Alright, we're going to show you guys how to get your Positouch system into offline mode, and this is for Slipstream with or without EMV devices. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is go up here, hit clear, clear, backspace, backspace, enter, enter to get to the server. Some of you guys have a dedicated Posi server, but if this is a touchscreen Posi server, you got to get rid of that Positerm interface. The next thing we're going to do is go down here to Slipstream. We're going to go to View Options. We're going to go down here all the way to the right, and we're going to make sure that we have Use Offline Transaction Support enabled. We want to make sure our threshold is higher than any guest check will have, and that our batch threshold is increased by default as well. This means that you can't run a transaction for $501, but if it's for $499, it will spit you out a offline transaction. This is the cumulative total. So once you've hit over $10,000 worth of offline transactions, you will no longer be able to process any transactions. So just be cognizant of these fields right here. We're going to go back all the way over here to the left to the second tab, Processors. We're going to find our processors. In this case, it is the EMV Pay. We're going to hit Edit, and we're going to go to COM types right here on the left. Under COM types, we're going to turn this off. By turning this off, it makes it impossible for credit cards to go through on the internet. And it's going to force them into offline mode. So now, having done that, we should be able to check and test to make sure that our credit cards are going through. Alright, and having made that change, we still need to do one more thing. We need to do an immediate system change, and we need to test. So I'm going to go ahead and do an immediate system change. If you do an immediate system change and you had Positouch running on this machine, Positouch will start itself back up. We're going to go ahead and help it along the way here. We're going to put our number in, enter, and we are going to go over here to our reopen checks, touch the check, hit reopen, go to take payment. Typically the staff was probably used to using this EMV button that goes over here and selects EMV for them, but they can't do that because the pen pads don't have an offline transaction mode. They have to go back and do it the traditional way, either swipe on the side of the touch screen or go to the CC auth and manually enter in the number. And there you can see it's starting to go through, and there it went. And if you check your batch manager, you should notice that the transaction is in there and it is offline. We'll go ahead and log in there just to check it. Alright, you can see that it is offline. That's the one we just ran. At the end of the night, when you go to settle, you check this box and you hit settle, and it's going to prompt you to run these things online. Now I'm not going to do this because this is a live set of parameters, but once we know we have internet back up and running, we can go back in here, we can go back to view edit, we can go back to processors, we can go back to EMV, edit, and then simply go over here to COM settings and hit enable SSL, and there you go. That's how you turn it back on. And then at this point you should be able to settle and process no problem. Alright, thank you guys, have a great day.